In the animal kingdom, you've got specialists. You have masters of silent ambush, and you have kings of raw brute force. Well, what happens when those two worlds collide? First, let's get one thing straight. This is a fantasy matchup. The reticulated python is native to Southeast Asia, while the gorilla calls the forests of Central Africa home. They'd never meet in the wild. But that woe would stop us from asking the question. If a 30-foot reticulated python came face-to-face with a 400-pound silverback gorilla who would walk away? First up is the challenger from the shadows, the reticulated python. This is officially the world's longest snake. Now, while there are disputed reports from a century ago of a 32-foot monster, most massive pythons found in the wild are under 25 feet. For this fight, we're picturing a legendary 30-foot specimen, absolute titan. These snakes are ambush predators, using their complex net-like camouflage to vanish into the forest floor. They aren't venomous. They don't need to be. Their weapon is pure, suffocating power. A python strikes, latches on with dozens of backward curving teeth, and then the real fight starts. It wraps its prey in muscular coils, and every time the victim exhales, the snake tightens its grip, cutting off blood flow and suffocating its target. These snakes are powerful enough to prey on animals like pigs, deer, and have even been known to kill and consume adult humans. Its entire strategy hinges on a perfect surprise attack. In a head-on fight, it isn't particularly fast or agile. Its body is one giant muscle, but it's also one giant target for any animal strong enough to fight back before the coils lock in place. Now let's meet the forest powerhouse, the silverback gorilla. A full-grown male is a 400-pound wall of muscle and intelligence, standing up to 6 feet tall. He is the absolute protector of his family. You've probably heard wild estimates about their strength, like that they're 10 times stronger than a human. That's hard to measure scientifically. There's no question their power is off the charts. But in a fight, a gorilla's best weapons are its incredibly powerful arms, its surprising intelligence, and a bite that's stronger than a lion's. With an estimated bite force of 1,300 psi, a gorilla's jaws are built to crush hard bamboo and bark. That intelligence is key. Gorillas can solve complex problems and even use tools. Their main vulnerability are actually pretty peaceful. A silverback is less of a natural-born killer and more of a heavily armed bouncer for his family. He won't start a fight, but he will absolutely finish one. So, we have the ultimate clash of styles. The python's silent, constricting power against the gorilla's explosive, intelligent strength. Before we break down the fight, who do you think takes it? Let us know in the comments below. Our fictional face-off is set. We've brought our python to the gorilla's turf-dense clearing in Central Africa. A silverback is patrolling the edge of his territory, calm but alert. He has no idea he's being hunted. From the undergrowth, the 30-foot python has been lying in wait. It sees the massive primate as the ultimate prize. In a flash of movement, the snake strikes. It doesn't go for the head. It aims for the huge torso, sinking its teeth into the gorilla's side. Before the silverback can even process the attack, the python starts coiling, throwing loop after loop of thick, powerful muscle around the ape's body. The gorilla lets out a roar of shock and rage. The pressure is immediate and immense, squeezing the air from his lungs. For a second, it looks like the python's perfect ambush has paid off. But a gorilla is not a pig or a deer. It's a powerhouse with a brain. This is where the fight turns. The gorilla's arms, while partially pinned, are still immensely strong. He flexes, pushing against the coils and creating just inches of breathing room. And then he uses his greatest advantage, his hands. With his opposable thumbs, he grabs the thick body of the snake, pulling and tearing, trying to unwrap the muscular prison. The python just squeezes harder, but the gorilla has one more weapon. With a surge of adrenaline, he twists his head and sinks his massive canines into the snake's body. That estimated 1,300 sexed bite force crushes muscle and shatters bone. The snake thrashes in agony, its concentration broken. The coils loosen for just a second. It's all the gorilla needs. He uses his incredible upper body strength to wrench the coils away, freeing one arm, then the other. Now the fight is on his terms. The gorilla gets to his feet, grabs the python, and with unbelievable force, slams its body against the ground again and again. The great snake, built for stealth and constriction, can't handle this kind of direct, brutal assault. The battle is over. In this clash of giants, the win goes to the mighty gorilla. A python's ambush is one of the deadliest weapons in nature, but it's designed for prey that can't fight back effectively once ensnared. The gorilla's combination of raw power, problem-solving intelligence, the dexterity of its hands makes it one of the very few animals that could likely escape a python-esque coils. Its ability to think, adapt, and use its strength and bite to directly attack the snake gives it the winning edge. Could the python win? It's possible, but its only real chance would be a perfect, lightning-fast strike directly to the neck, a near impossible feat against an opponent this aware and formidable. The forest has many kings, but on this day, the raw, intelligent power of the silverback comes out on top.